Welcome to Seinfeld, a podcast about nothing, where we review every episode of Seinfeld, inch by inch. Just like every porn movie you watch, you look at the guy's dick inch by inch. Now, I'm June, and now to the main character, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy D.
Yeah, Tommy D.
Yeah, you have to make it sound so sexual when it's not. Anyway, folks,
But speaking of
yeah.
D, Tommy D, that actually sounds like a 70s porn star name.
You know, believe it or not, that is a porn star's name, Tommy D, if you look it up.
No, actually, no, it is, but like, you know, guys like Ron Jeremy and
Yeah, that mustache dude, yeah.
he could suck his own dick.
The Poffo, Delaney Poffo. That's what it's
Yeah, I
called.
don't believe Pafo could do it unless I could see him do it.
Well, what would he just say it for?
I want to actually see him suck his dick, or I won't
Anyway,
believe him.
What is this? Come on. Anyway.
Look, if you,
Yes?
like, let's say you tell me, oh, I can suck my own dick. I'm like, oh, really?
First of all,
why
why would you do that? Why would you do it? You get a broad to do it. You don't do it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a chick to do it, or,
Yes?
Well, here's the thing, though. Don't you kind of have a hand release?
Why do we have to talk about this for?
You jerk yourself off? What, do you ask a girl to jerk you off? Let's say I'm on a bus and my dick gets hard. Oh, yeah, ready.
Why would
Can
you
you jerk on my penis?
public masturbation? What the fuck? But,
Yeah.
bro, we're gonna be talking about Seinfeld very soon. But first off, we haven't done a show for how long? 2 weeks or whatever it is.
We haven't done it in about 2 years.
No, don't lie. Anyway, first of all, how you been in 2 weeks? How are you?
I've been great.
Same old shit. SOS.
Actually, I've been doing some interesting stuff. I kidnapped a 12-year-old sweatshop worker.
Oh jeez.
And she's helping me actually make shoes and clothing, and I'm selling them to people. I'm doing a good job.
So you're getting a Christmas spirit, is what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not fucking the sweatshop worker. You don't do that. Jeez. That's a waste of a good tool.
I said you're getting into the Christmas spirit, but doesn't matter.
No, I'm getting into the money spirit.
What else? Alright, I hate to bring it up, but have you been watching wrestling lately?
Oh, wrestling, let's see.
Have you?
I've seen SmackDown, and I watched bits of Raw.
What, Raw today?
I did see,
I didn't watch nothing.
I don't know why I actually decided to fucking watch the whole thing.
I didn't watch Raw. No, I haven't seen it for a very long time. I don't watch it.
I was actually kind of like a Vince Russo watching Raw.
So
I
you're
was high
doing.
as a kite.
So you're doing. Yeah, you're doing marijuana. The bubble kush.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably why you enjoyed it.
I didn't actually enjoy it. I'm like, oh my god, why is Goldberg's beard talking to me, man?
So that was today's Raw. Yeah, today's Raw.
Yeah. I was really fucked up while watching it.
I don't even think it was live. I think it was taped. I think.
No, it was light.
It was
Oh,
taped.
never mind. No, it was. Okay.
I read before it was taped or something.
Honestly, I don't really get on the internet that much unless I want to watch porn.
At least he's honest, folks. At least he's honest.
Or if I'm looking to buy a new bottle of chloroform.
This whole wrestling is just really down the whole conversation now.
Well,
Why did we
here's
bring
the
it?
thing, though.
Why did we go?
SmackDown's at
Yeah.
least interesting. They have some guy named James Fuckworth.
Just 2 hours, I think. That's why, probably.
Actually, the thing is, like, the
Mm.
James Ellsworth guy, I'm like, what the hell? He's a weird-looking guy.
He looks like a Simpsons character.
Yeah, but he's kind of interesting.
I've seen that dude. Nothing special about him. He's just another indie midget.
Actually,
That's
I
what I
think
think.
I've seen that guy before. It was the last time I went to the circus.
Wait, in Japan.
No, it was in Japan, but the circus, it was the Elephant Man.
This guy.
Like, like the guy, he's like hiding his trunk somewhere.
And the funny thing is, WWE thinks that this guy is going to bring in ratings and save the company.
You know what? Why
That's
don't
what
they
smart
just
people
bring it us in and let us write?
Yeah, we would write a compelling story or a better show than what they write. We would.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's true.
Yeah, even though you don't like some of the shit that I come up with.
Hey, even THT would do a better job.
I think Boxman would do a better job, but that's just me.
But I reckon they all would. Even Anthony would. Smart
Yeah,
would.
he probably would. The other guy, not so much.
Don't tell me you're gonna open another can of worms that you can't.
I said the other guy. You know, the guy that killed his family?
Benoit.
Yeah, the other guy.
I'm confused right now.
Yeah, the other guy, the Arab guy named Benoit.
Muhammad Hussein.
Yeah, that guy.
Muhammad Hussein. That was a good character. But look,
But,
let's. Yeah.
but speaking of wrestling, let's get to Seinfeld.
First off, let me just say, did you watch the World Series?
Actually, I did. I watched all 7 games.
And you saw the Cubs, huh? The Cubs won.
Honestly, I didn't really care about the Cubs, but
I
that
thought
actually was.
I
I
thought you were-
felt it though. Like at the end when they won.
I thought you were a Cubs fan.
I,
You said.
I didn't say Cubs.
Yeah,
I
because
said
that
I
Italian.
said I said Mets and White Sox, or was it Red Sox?
I thought you said you go for the Cubs because of that Anthony Rizzo. That's what I thought you meant.
I went for mostly the New York teams.
Like me. Yankees all the way.
But yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I looked the Bears up and they haven't fucking won in hundreds of years. It's like shit.
Cubs.
But yeah, at
Smarks
least they won.
Smarks is a Cubs fan, and he was happy. He was
I might
really,
actually be a
really
Cubs fan. After seeing that, I might actually be a Cubs fan.
a bandwagon fan. Well, yeah.
I'm not a bandwagon fan. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. The whole thing, it's a story.
Yep.
Those guys haven't fucking won in years.
108 years.
Yes.
Yep.
Look about this with the wrestling, okay?
Yes.
Let's say you have a guy losing for 108 years.
A sharp boy.
Yeah.
A jobber. Or something.
And then they finally win. They finally get that moment where they're at the biggest event.
Like Sharp Boy.
Yeah, like Sharp Boy.
Sharp Boy turned to Austin, remember? In TNA.
Oh god.
Remember?
I hated it when. Oh hell yeah.
That was Vince Russo's idea, but he turned into Stone Cold Steve Austin and became a badass. He revolutionized his career, Sharp Boy. Back to your story.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is, if you can actually kind of feel with the team or with a person,
Yep.
you actually have a actual story. Those guys haven't won, the other guys haven't really won either. And you got 2 of the losers facing each other for the big belt. And boom, the Cubs win, they get the the World Series title,
Mm.
and yeah, a heartwarming story.
That was good.
Oh, that reminds me of Mankind.
Oh yeah, when he beat The Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Need I say anything else? Anyway, let's get to the Seinfeld episode, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, so this episode is season 2, episode 4, called The Phone Message. It aired February 13th, 1991. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to start us off?
Okay,
How
this
it starts?
starts with Jerry's stand-up about a commercial.
Yep.
How like when you're eating something or when you have the commercial come on, it's not the same as the person in the fucking commercial. That
Everybody on
actually
TV
was
is doing
funny.
something, you're doing nothing. That's basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like there was for these men noodles, you
Yeah.
got these guys yelling, men, 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 men. And it's
Yep.
two big men just throwing the dough to
Were they
make the
gay?
ramen.
Were they gay dudes?
They're just big muscle men.
Muscle bears. Alright.
And there's like, men, men, men. Then they turn into the fucking ramen. But yeah.
Has that ever happened to you? You're sitting down watching TV and you're eating the same food that's been advertised on TV?
Yeah, as I said, like with the ramen.
Alright. Ramen noodles. Yeah. Alright then, what else
It's the
happened
men ramen. But yeah. Or you're eating a bag of chips and the guy's like, yeah, I get these bag of chips or some shit like that.
Or you're drinking a beer and that's the same Budweiser beer, for example.
Mm.
Alright, then, where do we cut to?
They're in the
Oh yeah, Mike's Diner. And George
yeah.
comes in, he's happy. Yeah, he's happy and what's he saying?
He's talking about like how this guy told him to call this one girl that he kind of wanted to go out with. Then he talks about no, you have to wait. It's like a karate when you are getting ready to chop a board or a brick.
We're up to the start of the episode, aren't we?
Yeah.
George is walking into the monks with Jerry, and they're talking about something.
He was talking about how his friend told him to call this girl.
Are you sure it's the right episode or not?
This is the phone message.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. For him to ask somebody out, he's gonna get into a mental state like the karate guys. Yep. Breaking bricks. Yep. You're right.
I was almost like, what the fuck was I watching then?
Yeah.
Was I watching?
I was lost for a second because I had to go through the notes on my computer. Yeah, yeah. That's true.
I almost thought I was just watching porn then for
Yeah.
a second. It's like, fuck.
So for George to ask somebody out, he's gonna get into a state of mind like the karate dudes that break bricks. Oh man, it's funny. All right.
Yeah, you really do have to get in this state of mind. Oof. I actually tried to just chop a brick before.
What today?
No, like when I was a lot younger. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna chop this brick. It's like, ah, fuck.
What, with your head or your hand?
My hand. I'm not gonna hit it with my head.
Alright. And George says something like about eating an apple when you talk on a phone. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who does that?
I don't really eat an apple when I talk on the phone. Like, I'll be eating ramen while I talk on the phone. It's like, oh, yes,
Same thing. Alright, so George talking about Saturday morning or something.
Where he got a date with her, I think.
Yeah. This is. Oh yeah, and then they cut to George in the car.
Yeah.
Is that the next scene?
Oh yeah. Oh, they both got dates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was funny.
And then George says, "I can't stand doing laundry. That's why I have 40 pairs of underwear."
Then she asked him up for coffee. It's like, oh no, it's too late for me.
Alright, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, so George. Why is Jerry doing a racist accent? That's what I want to know. No, it's
Like,
Scottish, I think, Irish.
was it like, ah la 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 la
No, no, no,
la
no,
la?
no. It was Irish or Scottish, something like that. English.
My name is Tommy. I like to suck the dick.
Come on, bro. Let's be serious here.
Okay.
Like Lance Storm said.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like,
Like Lance Storm
he's
said.
the Braveheart. Like, he's doing a accent. Not really sure if it's Scottish or Irish.
Like Lance Storm said, if I could be serious for a minute. I had to say that. So, George said we should do this again, and she says, "Would you want to come upstairs for some coffee?"
And he says, no, it's too late for that.
He keeps me up all night.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you? Like, when do you have coffee?
I have it, like, usually, like, in the morning to the afternoon.
Yeah, like I usually wake up and have a coffee, you know what I mean? I have 2 coffees.
I actually usually drink about 10 cups of coffee a day.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
What? Straight up black? You put milk? What?
No, I just drink straight up black coffee. I got these, like 12-ounce mugs. 12 of those 12-ounce mugs.
Yeah, do you put sugar?
Now I just drink it black.
Oh, fuck. I usually put milk in it. I don't know, a few sugars.
I drank it black how I like my cocks. Nice
I
and
knew
black.
this.
I like
but
big black cocks. Just
No,
like
I
that.
like black coffee. I do like black coffee just like that.
You heard it, folks. Tommy likes black cocks.
No, black coffee. Like Vince says, coffee. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't have coffee at night. Like, I've never tried it. But is that true? Like, if you have coffee at night, you stay up or not? Have you ever done it?
I don't know. I've
I've
never
always
drank
wanted to know
coffee
that.
at night.
I wouldn't do it either.
Unless you put a little alcohol in the coffee.
Oh, you mean
I had alcohol in coffee before at night.
you mean Irishing up? That's what they call Irishing up our coffees. That's what you're trying to say.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck that was called.
Irishing coffees up.
When I heard it, it's called spiking your coffee.
Like spiking a drink at a bar or a club.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have a story about spiking drinks at a club.
No. We're going to go back to this, and George is upset that what it means was not coffee. It means going upstairs to fuck. True?
Yeah.
I think we know.
Well, no, not really. It depends on the girl.
He said, "Come upstairs for some coffee," as in, let's fuck, not fucking have coffee at 11 o'clock at night. Come on.
Here's the thing, though.
George is
I've had a few situations like that before. One was just coffee and a dessert, which wasn't sex. No.
A muffin?
It was a cake.
A fruitcake?
Yeah, fucking fruitcake.
I love fruitcake.
No, it wasn't a fruitcake. It was like a,
Oh.
What
are you doing this for, bro?
It was a creamed cake.
Semen cake, huh?
Yeah, I like semen cake. So what, man? I love semen, man.
Anytime you say white, I gotta say semen.
Man, I love semen. I love to suck them off on a boat.
You know what? I've never tasted it, and I never will.
I've gotten it in my eye.
I've never tasted it. I've only squirted it in a girl's face, and she's drinking it, not me.
Have you ever, like, laid down on your back and you jerked off and some got in your eye?
No. You have to have a lot of in you to do that. Like, a week's worth built up.
No,
What are we
it's
talking
like
about? What are we talking about?
It's like a day's worth.
It depends if you drink what fruit you eat, I guess.
My dick like shoots like a volcano.
Oh Jesus! Let's get back to this episode.
Well, speaking of volcanoes,
So
how does your dick shoot, Tommy?
let's talk about this episode. Jerry and that broad are
Okay.
talking. What are they talking about? Oh yeah.
She's saying they can't go to her place. She
Something.
can go to her place for a coffee or whatever.
No, Jerry.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, the place being painted or some crap. Anyway, so he cuts back to George. He's driving, and he looks frustrated, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's like, fuck, why?
Take it easy. What the fuck did I say? Oh, jeez, that was funny. Huh?
Yeah. I felt bad for George.
He was gonna get pussy, some prime pussy, some poon, and he blew it.
Yeah. Well, even though, like not all the time coffee means pussy.
In this situation, he did. Anyway, we cut to Jerry's apartment, and Jerry's on a couch with that broad. I don't know what's going on here.
And then they're talking about he's making jokes and she's trying to cuddle up to him.
Yeah, some movie.
She wants the D.
Why is Gary drinking a juice? Or that's what I had written down. But oh well.
Jerry needs to stay in shape.
What the fuck's cotton dockers? Have you ever? What are they talking about? Cotton dockers? What are they? Have you ever heard of them?
I know what dockers are, but I don't know what cotton dockers are.
Oh yeah, some pants or something.
I know dockers are a pair of pants, but I don't know what the fuck cotton dockers are. I know what docking is when you stick your penis on somebody's ass.
No, it's someone else's cock on another cock.
What the fuck is it called when you stick your dick between two ass cheeks then?
Ass fucking.
No, you don't penetrate. It's just around that.
Oh, bro, I don't know. Anyway, Gary's arguing.
I thought that was fucking docking, man.
Anyway, Gary's arguing with his chick about some cotton dockers, about some commercial. He hates it. She likes it. Let's move on.
Yeah. That scene. Actually, I do have something written down about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jerry is a fucking idiot.
Why?
Because he kept arguing and arguing with her about it.
I know, let it go, bro. What's the big deal? It's cotton dockers. Big freaking deal, bro.
There are times I've gotten in arguments over stupid shit, but never something like that.
Well, I don't know.
Like, you'll be talking to a chick, it's like, and she's like a fan of comic books or some shit like that, and she's like,
yeah,
Superman could beat Batman. It's like, no, he can't.
The Thor's the best. No, he's not. Anyway, the Hulk's the best or something. I don't know. We cut back to Jerry's
Hulk is pretty cool, though. He's smart.
The Incredible Hulk. Anyway, we cut back to Jerry's monologue. What's he talking about this time?
About women?
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't write this down because it kind of was boring.
Alright, let's move on. Same old stuff, probably. Usually. Anyway, we cut to Jerry's apartment again. And Elaine's there talking.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Did you...
Wait, was George in this scene, or was this...
He's about to walk in now.
Okay. They're talking about cotton dockers.
Yeah, still. Say, well, why did... Oh, what's the big deal? Anyway, thank God George walks in, he's holding some brown bag.
Mm-hmm.
A Pepto-Bismol. What is that?
Antacid.
Okay.
Have you ever eaten really greasy food that you get acid reflux?
What, pizza?
Have you eaten anything like fried noodles, fried rice?
No. Rice, yeah.
No, fried rice, not rice.
No.
Okay. Where you add a lot of oil.
No, I guess you have.
Yeah. That's a fucking take antacid because I'll wake up in the morning and my throat's on fire.
Okay. So Jerry says, you're still thinking about this? And George says, she invites me up at 12 o'clock at night for coffee, and I don't go up. No, thank you. I don't want coffee. He keeps me up. Too late for me to drink coffee. I said this to her. Then he says, people this stupid shouldn't be allowed to live.
Yeah, I feel bad for
Yeah.
for George, but the fucking idiot Seinfeld's like, cotton duckers.
And then Seinfeld says, she thinks you're a guy that doesn't like coffee.
That's true.
And then George says, coffee's not coffee, coffee's sex.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do have a question about the line when they use sex, though.
Yeah.
Like, what time did this usually premiere? Or come on, because, do they have, like, things where they can't say shit like sex or,
Nah, prime time. Prime time's like 8, 9, around that time at night.
Okay, I wasn't sure because, like, certain places have different rules when it comes to TV.
No, at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. These
Okay,
days,
so it's
on
time.
any time. Yeah.
So, sexual innuendo is fine around that time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody else does it, but WWE are doing cold-like stuff. See what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that.
I'm just saying. See what I mean? Everybody else is doing stuff at night.
I don't give a fuck about something called World Women Entertainment or some shit like that.
That's what it is. Exactly.
Like, here's the thing. I'm getting tired of that shit.
You got Bailey.
We love families. We love children. Why don't you go molest the fucking children, you pieces of shit?
You got Bailey hugging a giraffe. What the fuck? Bailey is hugging a giraffe. Did you see that
video? You know
video?
what I would like Bailey to hug?
Your
I'd like
cock.
her to hug my cock.
Are you serious? Bailey is hugging a giraffe. I saw that video. I was like, what the fuck?
You want to know something about Bailey?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's what I'm going to say. You know these guys that are your so-called wrestling fans?
They're dressed up like Bailey. Grown dude with beards dressed like Bailey. What the fuck?
No. Here's my thing. They have a thing with women that look like children and act like children because they're secretly child fuckers.
Child fuck. Oh, God. Where did you come up with that? Child fuckers.
No, like, like, I like lollies, but I don't want to fuck children, though. Like, the thing is, like, if you're 21 and you're small, or 25 and you're small, or maybe 30 and you're small, or maybe a little old lady, I'll still fuck you, but you have to be legal. But I don't give a damn about the size, though. Like, I like cute things.
You got off topic about Bailey and world women's wrestling, whatever, and now you're going on about this.
But yeah, like, those guys, like, they like Bailey because she's like a child.
So basically, Bailey's like Eugene, basically.
No.
Alright.
How do you put it? You know, like, those... You know those carefree girls that tend to go run around and have a child wonder? They're not retarded, but they're
Right, we're spending too much time on this Bailey crap. I don't want to talk about this.
Well, okay. I do have a final thing on that. You people that want to fuck Bailey?
Yeah.
I think you all should be arrested for trying to fuck children. Thank you.
And let me just say, did you watch that Hell in a Cell match with women in Hell in a Cell? Did you watch that?
Yes.
I refuse to watch it.
And you know what I thought? I'm like,
can't believe you watched it.
Why did you do that? Like, why the fuck did you do that? Why is there not blood? Why aren't they bleeding?
Why are women even wrestling? They shouldn't even be wrestling in the first place.
here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Here's
I
what I'm
like
saying.
women's wrestling, but I like it when women cut each other open, stab each other.
That's Japanese craziness.
Yeah. I like violent women wrestling. Okay?
Alright,
I
let's
don't
move
like
on.
this. I don't like this girly slap shit. I don't mind women taking it off and wrestling in mud, but when I want to see women fight,
Mud.
I want to see them fight for real.
That was good. They used to do mud matches on Raw and SmackDown. Remember? Good times.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
But speaking of women, let's get back to Seinfeld.
Alright, so then Elaine saying maybe coffee was coffee.
Yeah.
And George saying
Coffee
coffee's
was
not-
probably
yeah.
just coffee.
Elaine says some people drink coffee at night. I don't think so.
No, here's the thing, though. Well, it depends on the girls there. You have some girls that will fuck you on the first date, some won't.
And then George said, people who drink coffee at night are on 24-hour suicide mission watch. That was
Yeah.
funny. Suicide watch. Have you ever been on suicide watch?
Actually, I have.
So you've been on suicide watch, they've been watching you for 24 hours. Oh, jeez. Whatever.
I've been on suicide watch, but they watched me for about 4 or 5 days.
What, let's get back to the episode. I don't need
No, this isn't a joke. I'm being serious on this.
Yeah.
This is actually for. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
People that have mental health or you feel like killing yourself, you should probably do it. It's perfectly fine. But
What the? Are you just advocating for people to commit suicide?
no,
What the
I
fuck?
still feel like killing myself. Honestly, I'm a suicidal person. If
So you're
that's
like,
why sharp objects are usually kept away from me.
So you're like Sabu,
Yeah.
suicidal, homicidal maniac.
Yeah, but the thing is, but on a serious note,
He's
if
like
you're gonna
Sabu,
kill
folks.
yourself,
He's like Sabu.
yeah. But on a serious note, if you're gonna kill yourself, please don't try to hang yourself. The rope ends up breaking at some point. Now back to Seinfeld.
Okay, how do I follow it up? George said I can't call it now, it's too soon. I'm planning a Wednesday call. And then Elaine says she likes it when guys call her the next day, so she's a slut.
I don't get that shit.
Then what else happens? Oh, then Kramer enters. Kramer walks in.
I don't get what they mean by like calling they're waiting like another day or some shit like that. Like I don't know. Like I'll usually call her the next day to see how she's doing.
Not like 3 days later, George on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kramer walks in and says, I got something for your act. Comedy act. Did you see this?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you ever noticed how cars here in New York or something like that?
Yeah.
they get in the way of ambulances or something.
It's some shitty joke.
And a life and death situation. Oh fuck. Cars get in the ambulance. That was funny. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, then George says, I gotta make a call, everybody get out. He's kicking Gary out of his own apartment. Oh, fuck. Did you see this?
Yeah. He kicks him out of the apartment, then he makes the call. And he
Then he
gets
said,
the
"Why do we have
answer
to-"
machine.
What do we have to leave for? And then George said, because I can't call a woman with other people in the room. Looking at him. Oh, fuck.
Actually, I can't do that either.
Then he says, Gary, do you have any apples?
Oh
And
my,
then he says,
no.
don't do the apple thing, don't do it. Yeah. What?
What the hell? Why do you eat an apple, man?
I'm not, George is!
Like, here's the thing, though.
How can you
like,
eat an apple and talk at the same time? Like,
I've heard, I've done that before, and somebody's like, oh yes, I believe I call you at the wrong time. Bye.
Oh, man. Anyway, George gets the answering machine. Oh, wait, first off, Have you ever gone to somebody's house and kicked them out?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Anyway, back to this. He calls the phone and he goes to the message, and then he says, hi, it's George, George Costanza. Remember me, the guy that didn't come up for coffee? Then he said, I didn't realize that coffee didn't mean well something. He said.
I didn't know coffee didn't mean coffee. It meant something else.
Then he said, like, the ball's in your court, so take it easy or something.
Yeah. I do have something to say about the answering machines. I always hate those things.
What?
I always hate the answering machines.
I don't think they have them anymore. This was like 1991.
No, they still got answering machines, but it's digital.
Okay.
Now I'll call somebody. It's like, yeah, beep, you have me da 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 da. It's like, oh fuck you, answering machine. Hang up.
Okay. Anyway, we're at Monk's, and George saying, "I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm a dead man."
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I said. I gave her an ultimatum or something.
Yeah.
And then he says, this is funny. He says, "Come and listen to the idiot. Hey everybody, the idiot's on." He's calling himself an idiot.
Well, George is an idiot.
Come and listen to the idiot. Oh Jesus. How funny is that, huh?
Yeah. The thing with George is he's always fucking up in some way.
Then what happened? They're sleep monks. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I did have something I written down about George. Always.
Oh shit! I fucked. Nah, they're not in monks. What am I saying? I'm confused here.
They're in the diner, I think.
No, they're talking in the what do you call it? In the
Wasn't.
Nah,
wasn't the
Jared's apartment.
Oh, okay. But I did have something to say about George.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, like the episodes I have seen of him, it seems like he's always down on himself.
He's always he basically is an idiot.
Yeah. The time with that one chick, it's like, oh no, I love you. Oh yeah, it's not working out. It's like, yeah.
And then
I don't know why, but I always feel bad for George.
Me too. What else happened? And then Elaine said something about leaving a message on some guy's phone.
Yeah.
And something about a switcheroo. Like, switcher tape.
I have actually heard a story about that before.
Or something like that. And then, what else? Back in Jerry's apartment was that, what's that girl's name?
Don't know.
Donna. And then Jerry said, I had never seen one episode of I Love Lucy. Have you?
Actually, I have. It's a pretty good show.
I don't think I have.
Oh, Lucy, why? Why do you put the chocolate in your boobs? Why, Lucy?
Well, I think I did because it was on like Nick at Night, so back then. So probably I did, I guess.
Yeah, like the only guy I liked was the Ricky Ricardo guy. And
Same.
Lucy's fucking stupid.
Do you have like Nick at Night in Japan or not? Or not?
Nick at Night is part of Nick.
Do you have that like channel?
I believe so, but I don't really watch Nick at Night. We have channels for usually old TV shows and movies.
Well, Nick at Night has like old like sitcoms at night, like from 8 o'clock at night till like 6 in the morning every day. So yeah. Okay. In case you didn't know.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure about Nick at Night. I know we had
But it's different in
had
Japan.
we had something called Nick, but I never really checked it out because I wasn't sure what it was.
Anyway, Jerry says he's lactose tolerant or something,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that is. I don't know what it is. Do you?
Toast tolerant?
Lactose intolerant.
Oh, you're allergic to milk or you can't take milk.
Oh jeez. All right. And then George walks in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he said, "Wait till you hear this." And then it's like Jerry. It's like that broad.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh, you're that one that likes that commercial."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then George gets Jerry in trouble. Fucking hell, George! What the fuck? He's always doing something. Huh?
Yeah. Well, it's good that he didn't have to see the girl though.
Boy, oh boy.
She was kind of a bitch.
And she's pretty ugly too.
Yeah.
I
All I can say is, I wouldn't fuck her.
Me neither.
And I would fuck Tommy, but I wouldn't fuck her.
No, jeez, you don't. Why do you gotta go there for? I'm not sure. Did Kramer walk in or? I think Kramer walks in, doesn't he?
I'm not sure. I didn't have anything written down after that.
Oh yeah, Kramer walks in and says, "Oh, cotton doctors" or something. So he knows.
Oh God!
That's right, cotton doctors.
Oh my God!
So Gary basically tells his friends everything, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. And then
But
we
yeah,
cut. Yeah.
Don't you tell like your friends like some random shit like that? So this girl likes the cotton dockers.
Not that.
Or well, it depends. Like let's say you're talking with your friends like so this girl I was with, she seems to really like taking it in the ass a lot.
That's what you're gonna say. That's what he's gonna say, folks.
Or she really likes to take the dick down her throat.
The D.
Yeah, the Tommy D.
No, what I gotta Tommy D. What? Oh, I set myself up with that name. But anyway,
Why'd you have to call yourself Tommy D?
because I'm called Tommy D. That's why.
Why don't
D.
you just call? Why don't you just call yourself Tommy T?
D, like Tommy DeLuca. Get it? DeLuca. What did I say my name for?
It's Tomoso Tommy DeLuca.
Yeah. Well, you have to change it to Tommy because you can't say Tommaso. Some people can't say it.
Tommaso.
You can say it.
Yeah. It just sounds like a Japanese name to me.
No, it's like Italian.
Yeah.
Or Tomas.
I just pronounce it in Japanese because fuck it. I don't care.
Tommaso or Tomas.
Huh.
In Greek. Anyway, we cut back to Monk's Diner and Gary and George are sitting in a booth. What happens?
Wasn't before this they were outside talking?
Nah, this is Monk's because we after Jerry's apartment.
Oh.
And George is saying he made a call on Sunday.
Yeah.
He didn't call back. I called again on Monday. I left another message. I called Tuesday. I get the machine again.
Oh, what the hell?
Or something.
That's a bit crazy. You don't call them every fucking day.
And then he says something funny. He said, the machine comes on and fly like Mussolini from the balcony. I had the. Did you get that?
Not really. I didn't get it.
Mussolini, like, didn't you know who Mussolini is?
Yeah, I know who Mussolini is, but I didn't really get the joke.
Because apparently Mussolini was screaming from the balcony. And
I didn't know that.
And then George said, where the hell do you get the nerve? You invite me up for coffee, then you don't call back for 4 days. I don't like coffee. Then he says something about having a shot of coffee just so I can spit it in your face. Are you serious, bro? This is supposedly the girl he wants to go out with more than once, and he wants to spit in her face. What the fuck? What? Cassandra's gone stalker mode at this point.
Actually, I understand him though. I actually have a similar story, but it has nothing to do with the answering machine though.
Alright.
So, I was trying to pick up this one chick.
Yeah.
And, we were friends for a bit, then she kind of rejected me and tried to stay away from me. I got a bit pissed. And, I told her, I'm kind of just shortening it because, there's some stuff in there I do not want to tell.
And we're doing this one episode.
As in, I got some rope and I tied her up in my basement, and she's still there to this day.
The hot dungeon.
It's called the sex dungeon, but
Well, after more wrestling. I couldn't help it. But yeah.
No, I actually have a dungeon in my house called the sex dungeon. That's where I put all the girls I kidnapped.
Oh, why do you say this stuff for, bro? Do you not think about what you're saying?
What do you mean?
Oh, holy moly.
Oh no, help
Holy
me.
macaroni.
Help me. Help.
Anyway.
I escaped from the dungeon.
Anyway, let's get back to this. Like, George wants to have the second shot just so he can spit in her face.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would do that if you want to get back with it. If you want to have a relationship with this chick. I don't get it. And Jerry said, you said that? And George said, I lost it.
Have you ever, like, gotten mad at somebody and said some stupid shit, though?
Yeah. Yes, everybody has.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've came to the point where I'll say, stuff that's, to the extreme that you haven't even heard yet.
And then, George said she called back today. She called my office. She said she's been in the Hamptons since Sunday. You know the Hamptons? Hamptons.
I don't know what the Hamptons are, but yeah.
Alright, well, Google it and see. Well, and then her machine broke, or George said something like that. I don't know. Did you get that? Oh, apparently she didn't get the messages because her machine broke.
Yeah.
So she didn't hear the messages that he wants to spit on her face. She didn't hear them. Like,
there's something I'd like to spit on her face. Ooh.
And
it's not coffee.
He wants to ejaculate. Anyway,
Shut the fuck up, Tommy.
What?
Why did you have to fucking go and say, you want to ejaculate on her face?
Because that's what you want to do. You want to... The money shot, like Val Venus, the money shot.
I was fucking being subtle with it, and you have to go out and pull out your fucking dick like that?
The money shot. Val Venus's money shot. That's what you want to do. You want to give her the money shot, which is ugly, I think, but hey.
I just want to shoot my goo all over her face until she goes blind, man.
But she's ugly, but... This one.
And? Have you ever shot goo in somebody's eye until they go blind?
No, what do it to Bailey then. Or
I'll do it to you, Tommy.
Do it to Sacha Baron or whatever her fucking name is.
No.
Well, let me just say, she does have a nice ass. I'll say that.
I'm not gonna shoot goo on her, though. Not even Bailey.
Why?
Not in her eyes. Jeez, man. That's a bit rude.
I'll say Sacha Baron's got a nice ass. I'll say that.
Sacha Baron Cohen?
No, Sacha... Well, I call her Sacha Baron. And Vince does too.
Ah, you mean Banks?
Yeah. So, it's an inside joke, June. You should know. You listen to Vince, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but, like...
Yeah.
I haven't really been listening to his shit where he talks about wrestling. Mostly I've been listening to Disco.
Because Disco's 100% right. Disco's the man.
Yeah. Why do you think I just watched Raw the way he did? I'm less miserable that way.
Disco's fucking awesome. Like, do we have to say anything else? Disco's the man.
And don't forget about the juice.
And Conan.
Yeah. And
Um,
some guy named Gary Coleman.
oh man, it's bad. Anyway, George says I'll meet her outside the apartment. To change the phone message. Did you pick up on this?
Yeah. He was trying to do the same idea that
Elaine.
Delane told
Or
him.
something, yeah. Then George saying, I'll make the switcheroo, or Jerry does the switcheroo, and I'll keep it busy or something. And then
Yeah.
Jerry says, I can't get involved in this. And then George says, I think I may be in love with this woman. The same woman he wanted to spit the coffee in. What the? Has he got some mental issues, Costanza, or not?
I'm pretty sure he's pretty crazy. Have you ever wanted
What?
to
Who is
spit
he?
something on some chick, though?
No. I just want to.
Have you ever seen a girl that you wanted to spit like some hot goo on her?
Are you talking about Money Shot?
Jesus, Tommy. When I try to be subtle, you go and just whip your dick out like that.
Bro, that's what Val Venus' movies. The Money Shot. What do you want me to say?
Why do you
money...
have to go and whip your dick out every single goddamn time?
I'm saying the Money Shot. Val Venus' move.
I'm just lightly flashing people my penis, and you're just whipping it out.
Oh man, this guy. Why do I sign up for a podcast? Oh fuck. Anyway.
I'm being subtle with my dirty jokes, and you're all out like, yeah, he wants to come all over her face, yeah!
Bro, I tell it like it is, bro. Tell it like it is. Not pussy gagging crap. Anyway.
Here's what I'm going to tell you, Tommy.
Oh no, get back to...
Have you ever heard subtlety with a dirty joke, honestly?
No.
Most of the dirty joke, I try to not. I'm pretty calm right now, and the fact you keep fucking up my jokes is really pissing me off.
You want to splooge? What do you want to splooge on? What?
I want to splooge all over your mouth. That's what I want to do.
Do it to Bailey. Anyway, or Dana Brooke, whatever those... Charlotte, I don't know whatever those bitches
You know
names
what?
are.
I want to come all down Dana Brooke's throat until she chokes on my semen.
What, do you like her?
No, I just want her to die.
I agree.
Death by cum.
I'll tell you, that's a dude, I reckon.
Here's the thing with Dana
Feels
Brooke.
like a fucking dude, bro.
I have a feeling if I try to fuck her and I pull out off her panties, a big dong's gonna pop out.
So Dana Brooke's a guy, basically. That's what I said.
Dude, she's like a manly tranny.
There you go. See, you said it, and you would know because you fuck trannies.
No, I said a manly. She looks like a fucking muscled up tranny, man.
Bro, you said you fucked a tranny. You said on THC.
Yeah, I have, but the thing is, I've never seen a muscled tranny like that, though. Most of the trannies I fucked actually look kind of like women, but happen to have penises.
Well, you are Canadian, don't forget.
Actually, I'm a rapist.
He's Canadian. He's a Canadian rapist, everybody.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Canadian
See,
rapist.
he's a Canadian! Shaheen was right, you're a Canadian.
Actually, no. I'm not a Canadian.
I'm never gonna forget you were exposed. You were exposed as a Canadian, live on THT. I'll never forget it. I gotta find that episode. Don't know what episode it was.
Honestly.
You're exposed as a fraud.
Yeah, you can call me what you like. But don't forget to call me a rapist, though.
Oh, God. Anyway, George calls Jerry a wuss.
Yeah.
Did you call me a wuss? Or something like that. Anyway, we cut outside the apartment building at night. Outside the apartment at night. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
And then George says something about this traffic. It might take her 8 to 15 minutes or something. Then George said, I'll give you a signal. I'll call that tippy toe. You don't like tippy toe? What the fuck's tippy toe?
I have no idea.
Alright. Then George says, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a song. It's a song. How do you solve a problem like Maria?
You hit her in the face with a bat.
You know, Maria was hot. Maria. You know, Maria from the Divas Cirque. Remember?
Yeah, I think she's with a guy named Bennett.
Some TNA crap. But she
Yeah,
was hot like in 04, 05.
she's
Anyway,
still hot. No,
I
have
liked
you
her
ever
04,
seen her
05.
ass?
In 04
That
and
body?
05, yeah. Not now.
She has like a good body now.
Nah, I
Wouldn't you
liked it back
just?
then.
Oh, okay. I see why you like her, Tommy.
Why?
She looks like a child, and you like to fuck children. Da da
No, I
da da
said
da da da.
she was better in 04, 05 in a Diva Circle, not now. I
Tommy
watched TNA.
likes to fuck children, yes he does. He's gonna pull his dick out for a 12-year-old.
She wasn't even 12. Come on, bro. Anyway, Lemon Tree. They want to sing a song called Lemon Tree.
Oh,
And then they both
done.
start singing a song. They both start singing Lemon Tree or something on a flower. How's that song go?
I don't know, I never heard it.
Lemon tree, very pretty, and a lemon flower. Oh man, why? Um, then Jerry has the tape. Are you nervous or something like that? They say. Um, and then that bitch rocks up,
Yeah.
and George says, "Hey, what are you doing here? You idiot! You fucking, you wanted to." I can't do this anymore, dude. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
What? He wants to spit on her, and now he's bumping into it to hack into her messages. Is this guy normal?
He's perfectly fine.
Would you do this?
Yeah, I would. Have done crazy shit like that though.
And then he said,
Some stuff I've done I don't really want to say because some of the shit I went too far.
then George said I was too anxious to see you or some crap. Then he says, this is my friend Jerry Seinfeld. I bumped into him around the corner. Isn't that a coincidence? Yeah, what a fuck. Did you pick up on that?
Yeah. No, actually, I brought Jerry Seinfeld along because I thought maybe us three could have some coffee. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Two penises in that pussy.
Threesome. Anyway, and then he's saying, let's go to eat or something. And then, George said, don't you want to go upstairs first?
She's like, no.
And then Jerry said, I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah. And then she says, oh, there's one at the restaurant. Then he tells her Jerry has a problem using public restrooms.
Yeah, and then George grabs her. And then George grabs her and takes her around the corner and said, he has problems going to. Oh, fuck.
Actually, I have a problem using public restrooms, though.
It's so funny the way George grabs her and says, what did he say?
She has a problem using public restrooms.
Yeah, he has a phobia about public toilets. Oh man, was that funny or what?
Yeah. That was funny, but that's actually a real thing, though.
Let's go upstairs. Alright. Then
They
go upstairs, alright?
They go upstairs, he distracts her.
Nah, he said he went away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, but when you have to go to the toilet, does it go away or not?
When you ask to go to the toilet?
You, like anybody. If you gotta piss, it doesn't go away, you know? So, I don't get what Jerry's saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, he went away. And then George said, I heard that could happen. I've read it in some medical journals. What a shit talker. George is such a liar, you know?
Well, George wanted to say he was an architect to get pussy.
Oh, man. Anyway, George said, this is very important. Let's go in the other room. because he's gonna tell us something very important. All right, and then Gary, this is funny, bro. Gary tries to switch the tapes, and then George screams, Tippy toe, lemon tree, lemon tree. Oh my god! And he runs. Did you see the way he ran?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Then she's like, oh, you're Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian.
Yeah. And then George said, that's so rude! Please, I'm serious. Just for a moment. Or something.
Yeah.
Let's go in the other... That's so rude. Bro, what you're doing is so rude, isn't it? Or beyond rude.
Actually, that's a crime.
Alright, then Gary said, I'm ready to go. And then that broad comes out and says, your father wears sneakers in the pool!
What?
Huh?
Then,
What?
then she says, oh yeah, by the way, I heard your messages. My friend read them to me, they were funny.
I just love jokes like that. But, do you know what sneakers are or not?
Yeah, I know what sneakers are.
Alright. And then George said, don't you find that strange? Damn right, strange.
Not really.
Wearing sneakers in a pool? What do you do that?
No. I've actually seen old men do that. It's not really that odd.
Okay, if you say so. Anyway.
What I find odd is for people to piss and take a shit in the pool.
I don't want to picture people pissing and shitting in pools. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Like,
are you speaking from
I find
experience?
it odd when somebody decides, hey man, I'm gonna take a shit in this pool.
Are you speaking from experience or not?
Dude, I was in a pool one time, then this kid took a fucking shit in the pool.
Oh, fuck!
A fucking turd popped up. And I wanted to punch the kid in the face.
What? You gotta tell us that story, please tell us that story.
I was at a public pool.
Some kid took a dump in a...
Yeah, I was a little fucking kid.
Oh,
Unlike
fuck.
most people, if I would have hit a kid in the face, I would have gotten arrested.
Well, he takes a dump in a fucking pool.
Don't hit a 5 or 6-year-old child in the face for taking a shit in the pool.
So he took off his swim trunks and took a massive dump in a pool.
He didn't take off his swim trunks. He took a shit in the swim trunks and the turd just went through the...
Oh, yuck! Oh, fuck.
It's like, boom. And it just plopped up.
Thanks a lot. I'm gonna eat pizza later, and now you've just ruined it now. I'm gonna be vomiting over this now. I'm gonna eat pizza now. Oh,
you're gonna eat a piece of what, Tommy? A piece of dick?
pizza. Like, fucking, how could you say... how long ago was this? When?
It was like maybe 10 years ago.
Oh, fuck.
I tend to stay away from public pools.
Why would you go to public pools? It's like,
because I'm not rich enough to have my own goddamn pool. Dumbass.
Like, I don't
The
go to
only
pools
time I
much.
actually do go to a pool is when I sneak in a neighbor's pool.
Like, bro, I don't go to pools anymore because, like, we're adults. Like, when we were younger, yeah, but not now.
Dude, all I do is just, like,
Maybe-
lay in the water and get drunk.
Maybe it's just me. I don't do that.
You don't lay in the water and get drunk?
We used to have pool parties when I was younger, but not anymore.
No, it's not a pool party. You're just laying, like, chilling in the water getting drunk.
Alright.
It's relaxing during the summer when it's hot.
Anyway, from some dude doing a dump in a fucking a swimming pool. Let's.
It was a little fucking kid, not a grown ass man. That would have actually been worse.
All right. From that, what happens? Is Gary's closing monologue?
Yeah.
What's this about?
About a kid taking a dump in a pool.
No, it's like something about a phone machine or something about a phone machine.
Yeah.
Something about Anyway, it's something about a phone machine. Did you hear this or not?
I found it a bit boring.
Alright, well, that's the episode.
Yeah, and thank you for watching.
Not yet, wait. Alright, so what did you think of the phone message?
Well, actually, I kind of liked it, except Jerry in those fucking pants. Those goddamn cotton dockers.
Cotton Dockers, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck a cotton docker is, but fuck those pants and fuck Jerry in his mouth.
And, well, let me just say that it's a good episode, yeah, but, Kramer wasn't on enough. And Kramer's my favourite character. And he wasn't showcased enough. True? He had, what, one scene? 2 scenes? And he was done?
I kind of wish they would show Kramer more with his crazy antics.
Well, that happens later on.
Where they show, like, Kramer actually doing the shit he says. Like, oh, I'm gonna build this. Instead of like, oh, hey, no, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do a few lines of cocaine.
Really? Oh, man, back to that. Well, out of 10, what would you give this episode of Raw? Episode of Raw. What am I talking about? Seinfeld, I mean.
Fuck Raw, man.
I don't know why I said Raw! I fucked up, sorry, I didn't mean Raw.
Unless you mean Raw Dog, then yeah. I'll give it 7 raw dogs out of 10.
No, I meant Seinfeld. Out of 10, how much?
7 raw dogs out of 10.
Alright,
You know what a raw dog is, right?
No.
When you fuck a girl doggy without a condom.
A hot dog?
Raw dog.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Why? But, alright, well...
Are you loading a gun?
Nah, it's the keyboard, sorry. But,
I'm like, are you gonna blow your brains out?
No.
Is this episode that bad?
I like this episode. I like George. He's funny, but the shit he does is just, like, out there. Well, the rating for this episode was 13.6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
better than Chris Benoit's ratings.
Raw, yeah, and Raw's getting like 1.7, so like, yeah.
No.
What?
It is the show that we should not speak of.
But we can't help it. Every episode we talk about Raw. It's not my fault.
No, you're not allowed to say its name.
Anyway, we'll see you next time for season 2, episode 5, The Apartment. Do you have any closing thoughts or anything you want to say?
Yeah, I got a few things to say.
Yep.
Be good, man, and be sure if you're gonna kill yourself, do it properly. Have a good day.
Wait, promote the show. You meant to promote the show, aren't you?
Oh yeah, and
what's going on with
don't forget to listen to Get in the Corner. And
no, our show.
Oh, fuck this show, man.
What?
I mean,
you fucking. You fucking evil.
What was it called?
Evil Japanese man.
Seinfeld, my cock in somebody's mouth. Or a podcast about something.
About nothing.
Yeah.
Because
and you
this
can
podcast
check
is
out
about nothing. Because this podcast is about nothing. Because you're talking about some kid doing a dump in a swimming pool. How much random can you get?
Okay. But yeah, check out the podcast page on Facebook. And if you want to contact Tommy, contact Tommy.
We need people to come on the show. What happened to Kendall? What happened to Shaheen? Or anybody wants to come on, message me.
I'm pretty sure Shaheen's not going to want to do that.
Because he likes Seinfeld, I guess, but does he? But
I don't know. I know Shaheen's not going to want me here.
We need people to come on the show, please.
I already got a few people, man.
Normal people, bro. Normal people.
I actually got a few good people. And since you are a fucking buzzkill, you're a boring piece of shit.
Oh, bro.
Dude, you say normal people, but, like, Kendall, like, I don't know why, but, like, the people that I tend to hang around are fun people. They're fun. You have to be
I
fun, man.
I don't think we can top this episode. Well, like,
Okay, you know what?
what you said
It,
about the kid
it was
taking
a
a
good
dump in the pool.
episode, but please be fun and pull your cock out.
The kid taking a dump in the pool. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I gotta have another beer. We'll see you next time, folks. I'm out of here. Bye.